Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. V had junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence, and Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop-killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino.
Alright, let's do this. Anyway, welcome back. We are now going to find the mob boss, Jack Lupino. Last time we shook down Vinny Gagnon. Now I was practicing this level on
Gun him down!
Testing my ability. Oh! Anyway, like I was saying, I am not going to cut. I'm leaving that in.
As subtle with its dark message as a cop-killer bullet through the heart, like father, like son, just like Jack Lupino.
Anyway, like I was saying, let's go take him down. Really gotta see if there's any painkillers at all. Okay, shotgun ammo. Good, good.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled, The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
And apparently someone who likes a lot of... Okay, I'm going to trim that. I'm going to cut that, because now it's going to take me to the beginning again. Hold on a sec. In case if it's hurting anyone's eyes, in case if it's hurting your eyes, Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's how I mostly played it. I turned the motion blur off because it might kind of mess it up.
Books on the occult had been piled on the table. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously. He had been spending a lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
Seems to me like this guy's obsessed with the devil and the concept of hell. Chapter 8, Ragnarok.
What with Dino and all, I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not... Who knows what he did?
But somebody's...
Trapdoor. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Got him dead!
That was close. I like to save my miniguns, the Ingram, for the bosses. And it's
Hold it!
yeah, there's no like regular, like normal walking speed. Yeah, this game does not have any ragdoll physics. That actually belongs to Max Payne 2. Anyway, I'm gonna cut again. Okay, finally I made it back here. Oh god, it took me so long just to get back here. I died a couple of times. So now we're gonna be really careful. Really careful. There's like a full platform. So hard in this game. Plus, there's no shadow. He has no shadow underneath his feet right here. Just doing the best I can. I'm just gonna nudge my way. Whoa. Oh, thank God I made it. Oh. Yes. Okay, an Empire of Evil. Okay. Hold on, I need another sip of water. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go. Oh, sweet Lord, it's painkillers! When I first played this game, I honestly didn't realize that the maximum amount of painkillers was 8. Let's see, do I know any couple of good jokes? I guess these guys should have quit while they're ahead. Yeah, I'm not that good with jokes.
Karaoke never was my scene.
What the hell?
I honestly never. Okay, so now we gotta mess with the more switches. Let me see. Alright, I think that'll work. Now I think that we're gonna have a gauntlet coming up, because for the next boss fight.
Hold it!
Next boss, not just with, besides Jack, Lupino, we're gonna be fighting more men. More of his henchmen. I honestly remember this being broken. Okay, yeah, it was broken. It was broken. Ugh. Jeez, I thought the others were gonna break. Okay, here we go. Straight from a Bad Dream. Chapter 9. Straight from a Bad Dream.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting. The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
Oh, there it is.
Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat.
Super duper obvious.
Lupino's notes covered the table.
I think these are all... Yeah, these are the trio. Oh, okay, I guess I had to trigger one thing at a time.
Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood, a mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela, blood given to you all.
I always pronounced it Cthulhu.
He was after that old Faustian deal, your soul for power and fortune. Just sign on the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal.
There we go.
Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliche. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliche when it's happening to you.
So, from what I can gather...
The flesh of fallen angels!
I've never seen the Max Payne movie, but I think the game is trying to say that, well,
Me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all! Secret, living under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corruption of flesh.
I'll get to what I'm saying.
I'm the wolf, yeah! I am the wolf!
What I'm trying to say is I think he got high on that and now he basically worships the devil.
It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
Whoa!
You have come.
So the reason why I say real loud is because
It's now! I will rise to her side! I don't need the words! I'm beyond the words!
fire bad. This only lasts rounds. Get it? Bullet rounds. Damn, I should have said that for the rim shot. Okay, now where do I go? Okay, more painkillers. Seriously, where do I go from here? Is there a door I'm not seeing, or... I think I gotta get up there. Nope, can't climb up there. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Come on, where is he?
What the?
What the what? What's the matter with you? Okay, there we go. Uh, 29 minutes.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels.
Design though. Character model.
I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond a world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming, and hell follows with her. This is the twilight winter. I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die!
Alright, here we go.
Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
And that's it.
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Zombie
Huh?
demons from outer
And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
Part 2, A Cold Day in Hell.
Lisa Punchinello.
I'm actually gonna... I still got time left.
Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you, not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo. Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. So viewer discretion is heavily advised for this, and this part is kind of a... Well, it's literally a nightmare. But, I wouldn't recommend listening to this with headphones.
No, please, Mac. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I will say I do really enjoy this game. It's one of my personal favorite games. I love the noir setting. But this level and the other the later level that's like this again, I don't like them. I hate them. I hate the maze settings. I hate the echoing crying of the baby. It scares me. It honestly scares me. But then again, I'd assume this is kind of what you'd be seeing. You'd see something really crazy if you were high on drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, great. I think I gotta follow this.
Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna dodge roll forward. It's pretty quick. I recommend that if you're unsettled by this, don't watch, skip ahead. It's 57 seconds.
should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times. Alex and I had a few moments of glory between us. Crime-fighting comrades, the best in NYPD DEA collaborative team. Good-hearted macho bullshit like that. I would have given anything to have him here as my backup. No such luck. No luck at all.
I should make that the thumbnail.
Michelle looked at me from the photo. The Payne family. Happiness captured in a Polaroid moment. I had thought it would last forever, till death do us part. I didn't want to think about it. As long as I didn't, it could never happen. But I had broken my own rule. The thought had already slipped in. Fear was rusty needles poking at my brain. Cold and scaly, it slithered down my chest.
Get this, then I would cut
I
ahead.
love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Yeah, I forgot. Pretty scary this part was. Cut ahead to get this. Because you're supposed to follow the... Oh my god. You're supposed to follow the... Make it, damn it. This might be scarier than Slender. Okay. Damn it! Jesus, I might as well just replace this with the Benny Hill music. I don't want to because of copyright. Damn it! Okay. I'm gonna unpause. I'm gonna stop recording and then just record to when I get back, because this is gonna take up too much time. So, I'll be back. Okay, finally. I got through that big stupid thing. Oh great, it's even more trippy now. Fan-friggin-tastic.
No, please, God, no.
If I can, I'm gonna try and censor this. Because
Slice them, dice them, shoot them full of holes, blow them to bits, vaporize them, disintegrate them. No matter what you do, they'll still be back, good as new.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Murderer! You killed her!
Nothing like that ever happens in the real world.
okay. I'm gonna end it off now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna add this, well, the ending of the nightmare sequence, to the main video that I just did. I had to split it and do it separate, so you might catch a glimpse of this again when I start the next part. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite moment of the video was. Leave it in the comments below. Leave a like. Excuse me. And share this with your friends if they're into old classic games like I am. Anyway, good night, guys. Peace.